Welcome back to Nihila Gaming. I am Vox, and we ended last episode with watching the Knight Commander, whatever, of the Templars, bitch smacking the fuck out of the Reverend Mother here. So we'll see if she's okay.
And you had no part in forcing our hand. Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Alright.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
I'm not sure if we could have said anything else to her to make her join our cause. But now that we got that out of the way with, we're just gonna go ahead. Y'all can read this if you want. We're just collecting all this crap for, you know, the codex or whatever. I have no idea what this all is about. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna explore Val Royo here. Try and familiarize myself with what vendors have what. And hopefully get the start of Sarah's quest going so we can get her. And I might actually build Sarah to be a dual blade user. Alright, Barnabas.
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you...
What do you sell? Belts. And rings. And valuables for some reason. I want to go through here. Surely you need some of this stuff at some point, or else why would he sell them? Maybe you can buy them, and if you have the right perks put into things, sell them for more? I don't know.
At the very least, we can...
Oh, that scared the shit out of me. But this is the start of Sarah's quest. That actually scared me so bad. It's right in my headphones. Alright. A message is attached, written in a large flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royale. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, round the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords, friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of the location in the market is attached. Alright. That actually scared me. Okay. Examine this. The apples nearest the cafe. Just wouldn't make sense if you could buy his stuff and then sell them for a better price. It'd be like an infinite gold glitch or exploit. Alright, I'm not reading all that.
Will it matter?
Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Karis. Saw those who asked about the Herald entered third passage, could not stay to see them exit.
I don't think they
Alright.
Be careful.
Okay.
Good day to you.
Alright, let's see. It's just a book. What do you have to say, sister?
What? Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of ailing mother, Havara. I am rather overwhelmed. Forgive me. I am unsure whether I meant to extend chantry services to you, and that troubles me greatly.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a quest tied to her later. Let's read this plaque real quick. Let's get more experience. Have to interact with everything. Don't care. Oh. What's in here? What do you sell, my friend? An ornate pommel, which we already have. And all sorts of other schematics that we really don't need. Alright. Continuing on then.
Of course.
This is a dead end. Alright. Jump, jump. Alright. If we actually set this quest. The inner circle. Yes, here we go. They'll just kind of show us where to go. So we'll go back to the dock. Alright. The small hasty scrawl. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. Oh yeah, and if there's somebody here who can sell us resources, we might buy from him. Although we can also just go to the Black Emporium for that, or whatever.
It seems change is on the wind. I wish you
Looks like there's a little side quest thing here.
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Okay. Invitation. You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the Chateau of Duke Bastien de Gassalon, or however you say that. Oh yeah, that's how we get Vivian. Cool. Alright, what do you sell? Staves. And other weapons, I guess. So we don't care about any of that, because we're just going to make our own gear eventually. Though I am somewhat considering getting Cassandra new weapons and armor, but I can't afford anything, I guess. Wait, what? Why can't I afford anything? That's weird. We have the money for it.
I am open to you and yours. I price at a premium for everyone, so don't assume it's because you're with the Inquisition.
Alright, it doesn't matter. I don't know if it was just saying we couldn't use them. We had enough gold. And you definitely sell staves. Look at this. Yeah, we're not going to buy any of this crap. We can just make better gear. Alright, we gotta head to the upper market. And we might, yeah, that's right. I think we need to actually fast travel in order to do that. Alright, here's the last quest item. Scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrawled below in a misspelled script, Herald go at time, praise addressed. Alright. Interesting. Before we go back down, I kind of want to see... I think there's another shop on the other side. I just want to see what they sell. Yeah. So what do you sell? A mystery box. So mysterious. I don't think I've ever bought this before. But we can't afford it. Perhaps one day. Is there anything else over here? Well, the question mark was just the merchant. I don't think I've ever bought that before. All my playthroughs of this game, I can't recall. Alright, well let's just go get Sarah. Hold on. I don't know where the meeting point is. Oh wait, do we just... Oh, that's right, yeah. I remember now.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Oh yeah, this is Fiona.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Right.
Leader of the Mage Rebellion.
Mm.
It's not dangerous for you to be
He
here.
still looks so stupid with that on.
And I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I mean, we are going to be going with you.
What do you want in exchange for the Mage's help?
Oh? I haven't promised the Inquisition our help yet. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
I mean, we're siding with the
Let us
mages.
return.
Not yet. We gotta go get Sarah. And then we might as well get Vivian while we're in Orlais. But yeah, I don't know. I think the mages are a better choice. And the Red Templars are more interesting in my opinion. Alright. Let's start by doing this. Oh shit, we're getting fucked up. There we go.
Herald of Andraste. How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
Oh yes.
I know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
But it is a hell of an introduction.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough.
Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk and then you're just a person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Sure, why not? I glow. What's going on?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it.
But-
For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed.
Okay, I
They've
forgot
got
how much I love Sarah. She's pretty awesome.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Alright.
There's no breaches.
Alright. Easy enough.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
So you're offering spies.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you.
I forgot how much I liked her.
And spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Alright. Should we investigate it all? Nah.
Alright, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, hey, see you there, Herald. This will be grand.
She is pretty funny. But for the time... Well, actually, you know what? We will get her in our party. Because we need to set her up. No, whoops. No, come on. Damn it. Alright. I do think I want to build her to be a twin blade user, but we won't worry about that right now. We will give her the Avar armor, which she actually looks kind of cool with, I ain't gonna lie. She looks cool with that too, but I'd rather get her set up with more defense. I do have this ring for her, but let's go ahead and take a look real quick. So, yeah, she doesn't have anything. I think I'm going to set her up as a twin blade user. Now, 1,000 cuts. That one, unfortunately, is an assassin perk. For now, let's get her set up with that. Subterfuge. And yeah, you know what? We are going to make her a twin blade user, even though we don't have good weapons for her just yet. Let's actually... Before your target turns to face your blow, you move into stealth. I remember using that a lot for my rogue build. Deal more damage if you keep your targets facing forward toward the blow. We don't want that. If flanking, yeah, we want that. And then we'll just give her evasion for now. And let's make sure she has a twin blade. Just so that's what she's using, but we're gonna have to like actually set her up solid in the future. But yeah. You can actually make too many breaches. Alright. You can actually make her pretty solid. As a twin blade user, her whole Tempest thing. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get Vivian while we're over here. And then unfortunately we're gonna have to spend a whole lot of time just... Well, maybe not a whole lot of time, because we don't actually have a whole lot of money to get the resources we're looking for.
Of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
I keep forgetting that we're technically a noble.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for du Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
We're not going to investigate. We'll say it's all true.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
They're going to be a little
Better and
cocky.
better. The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
Of course.
The Inquisition. What a lot of weird shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Mm-hmm. I will say we're restoring peace.
Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army.
I mean, the free marches are
We know
part of
what your
Thedas as well,
truly is.
isn't it?
If you were a
Or is that the
man of honor,
continent?
you'd step outside and answer the charges.
No.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
Yeah, she saved you.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish man?
I'll just say let him go.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Vivian is pretty stuck up.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Mont-Simard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Charmed, Lady Vivian.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Alright, we're not going to try flirting. Alright. I'm just gonna say welcome aboard. There's no reason to investigate.
Things are beginning, my dear.
I
can
have
promise you
literally
that.
gone through every dialogue option before. And we kind of just gotta streamline some of this stuff. If y'all don't know what Vivian's about, she basically supports the circles. And she's been, well, look, you can read it right there. She's put herself in Orlesian high society for ages. Which, you know. I don't know. She doesn't really fully understand what it means to be a circle mage anymore. She's had a lot more freedom than most. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
Ah, pity. Well, at least you won't be causing any trouble or getting possessed.
No.
Poor tranquil mages. Anyways, we still don't have any resources, unfortunately, so... let's go ahead and take a look at Vivian real quick and get her set up with whatever we can. And go over her skills. Alright, here we go. So I will just, like, forewarn anybody who's watching this, I pretty much build my mages, like, all the same. And honestly, I don't even like Dorian all that much. Not as a character, but his abilities are the necromancy stuff I didn't find all that useful. But we're gonna go ahead and do all this. What more stable? I can't remember what's better. Right, we want the cooldown cost. And my dog is growling. So we're just gonna get the 3 basic spells for now. And then essentially, yeah, I mean, I always get my mages down the pyromancy to here and for fire mine because it just deals the most consistent, like, best damage. But really what's more important is that all my mages have to be casting barriers for the party. And I always like to be the one to make them cast, unless I'm running 2 mages. So if I decide to run Vivian and Solis, then I'll actually turn one of theirs on to make the decision for themselves. But I always have to make sure one mage has it turned off so he doesn't just, like, put a barrier on one of us. If you can maximize the barriers, it's really worth it. Okay, so I want to go hit up the Black Emporium real quick, actually, before we continue on. Because I believe, and I'm not even going to bother bringing a party with us. I don't even think they say anything interesting. But I believe we can buy resources here. Which we're going to need to start crafting up everybody weapons and armor. I guess starting with Sarah's blades. Unfortunately...
Handle the mirror with care.
Right.
It has been known to bite.
Yep. So if we ever decide we want to change how we look, we can do that here. And in fact, I do want to see if we could possibly make us look more like Major Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist. We already basically look like him. We just need the right haircut and to go blonde and blue-eyed. So unfortunately, this is probably the closest hairdo we can get. The pompadour. Maybe this one. It's a little bit cleaner. I'm actually going to pull up an image here.
From the power plants, you're going to commit more war crimes?
If I remember correctly, he actually only has that one little tuft of hair. And I think we're actually going to rename our guy to Major Armstrong instead of Maxwell, if we can. Major Armstrong. Yeah, see, he only has that one little tuft of hair. Outside of that, he's bald. So I don't think we can really do anything any different. Except maybe go for something like that. And then we need to go blonde. This is going to be really silly looking. That's actually kind of perfect. We'll double check real quick. Maybe this one? Nah. Yeah, it's a little more color than that, but... Alright. And then we need to be completely clean shaven, although... Let's see, yeah, here we go. Perfect, perfect. And then we need to make our eyes like icy blue. That should be right. We'll leave the scars, even though Armstrong doesn't quite have the scars. So unfortunately, we can't get the hairdo. Which actually, since we can't get the hairdo, maybe we do just go back to being bald. Yeah, there we go. I guess we'll take the scars off, because Major Armstrong didn't have any of those scars. There we go. Outside of that, it's almost perfect. Just missing his little curly hair. And I mean the jaw. I mean, jawline, cheekbones, chin. We could make it more accurate. I guess give him a cleft chin. Mouth and jaw. Chin shape. We gotta really give him a cleft chin. I don't know. Alright, no, we're gonna just leave it as was. This is as close as we're gonna get. We're not gonna spend too much time with it. Save changes. I guess we can't change his name.
I'm obviously in no position to judge.
I do love this guy. What's his name again?
Watch your step. We received a shipment
Xenon.
of invisible nugs the other day.
Not the invisible nugs. No, unfortunately that's as close as we can get it. And I guess he can still be named Maxwell. Actually, what was his name? Alex. His name was Alex, that's right. Alex Louis Armstrong. Oh well. Okay, so schematics of legend. We already have some of those. Crafting materials.
Her ancestor visited the Emporium in the Blessed Age.
Alright, I just wanted to see what we could get here. We actually need this. Or did we already find all that? I can't remember. Okay, so let's really just make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna get broke after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I guess we're just gonna go for Onyx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's definitely not enough, but hopefully we can at least make Sarah some weapons. Wait, did I go to Haven or did I go to the Hinterlands? I might have went to the Hinterlands on accident. Grand Enchanter Fiona. For a second I thought they were talking about Meryl. Meryl was the cutest. Alright, good. We went to Haven. So let's see if I can make anything for Sarah. Daggers. Alright, what's the best one we can make? These are. Although I will say, I do like how the barbarian rock crashers look. I can't remember if I can, like, transmute or whatever things to where they look like however I want them to. But hopefully I can make 2 of these daggers. I don't think I can make 2. I think we're only gonna be able to make 1. Craft, okay. Unfortunate. Well, at least we can make her 1. So, back to Sarah. Come on. Oh, and let's make sure Vivian's wearing this armor set, just so she has some better protection. She looks absolutely ridiculous. Oh, here she is. Gotta do it here. Alright. So, it's better than nothing. Also just wanted to double check real quick. Isn't there a way for me to change the way things look? Like if I go to modify weapons... No upgrades available. I know there's no upgrades available, but can I like make it look like something else? I don't know. Maybe it's... Maybe I'm misremembering this. I thought you could. Anyways, where are we at on time? Almost at the 40-minute mark. Alright, I know this is all pretty boring. If there's anybody actually watching this crap. But, it is kind of the name of the game. We're gonna go into the hills real quick. Because we do need more iron, it looks like. We're just running out of resources like crazy. But yeah, building Sarah Twin Blade. It's people who will actually build Varric Twin Blade too. To be honest, I kind of stopped using Varric after a while. He's just not... I don't know, even if you upgrade Bianca with all the upgrades you can give it, it kind of just drops off scale after a while. in comparison to whatever bow you could give to Sarah or Cole. Alright. That's good enough. So we'll go ahead, check in at the War Council. Actually, you might just check in with everybody. See if, Solus, Varric, Cassandra have anything new to say. In fact, I don't think we've checked in with Cassandra since we've started this. She should be out here, right? Watching over the soldiers. Yeah. No, this is Cullen.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
After we check in with everybody,
We've received a number of recruits.
we're just gonna go ahead and
Some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you...
call it quits. I honestly really gotta take a shower.
I just hope I can help.
As do we all. It is enough that you would try. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Her guy looks so goofy,
Sandra sought a solution.
but I love it.
Inquisition, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
You know, I guess if we really, really wanted to roleplay as Major Armstrong, we should actually go the Reaver Ravager specialization, because that's the closest you can get to doing like an unarmed build. But I don't want to do that, because that's what I did last playthrough.
I must have this mark for a reason. It will work, I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can.
Also, we can't get his voice to sound like Major Armstrong.
Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Should we romance Cullen? Nah.
You understand our situation. I appreciate your opinion.
Look around.
I don't think we're actually gonna romance anybody.
Despite what the clerics think, we are in the best position to help.
I mean, clearly.
Still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
I really hate this sword. I'm not gonna lie. It just looks so dumb. Alright, let's talk to Cassandra. You know, even his eye shape is almost right for Major Armstrong. I kind of want to romance Cassandra, because I actually like Cassandra, but...
I think you need practice dummies made of sturdier stuff.
That would be nice.
Like maybe iron.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
We actually should investigate this. It might give us more approval.
I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms.
Our guy looks so goofy now. I love it.
Who it truly benefits, or how.
I usually try to make my characters look like really cool, but either a really hot babe, but fierce looking, or a dashing handsome guy. But I just love this. fucking Squidward meme General or Major Armstrong look now.
What's going to happen now?
Now we find allies to help us close the breach, if that is even possible. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
Alright. Well, let's reassure her, because she didn't.
My trainees always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone.
Yo, my head's gotta be cold out there.
You don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I do believe in the Maker.
I believe he exists.
I just don't really believe in the Chantry.
The Maker put us both on this path for a reason. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
In real life, I'm agnostic. I used to straight up, like when I was a kid, man, so I was baptized as a Lutheran, and I really kind of believed for a while, and then I don't know, man, like one day in like the 6th grade, I was just all like, you know what, dude, look at all the shitty things that happen in the world. I don't think God's real. Doesn't make sense. So I started like feeling atheist for a long time. And now I'm like, you know, man, I ain't gonna know until I get there. Truth be told, I'll probably pray on my deathbed if I have the chance to. Well, it's more special shipments. Did that just give me like the armor back or something? What? I don't know if there's actually anything in there. Whatever. Didn't say I collected anything, so I'm not sure. But yeah, as far as this game is concerned, the in-game lore, I think the Maker probably exists, but the Chantry is completely corrupt and broken. So are the Circles and the Templar Order. I don't know if I want to really talk about Hawk, but I guess we'll talk about Hawk.
Tale of the Champion. I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives. I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
I don't blame you for that.
In the book, you say that First Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? I can't tell you how. Why, all I can say is he was desperate.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her own Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though.
Makes sense.
Bella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Hawk's little brother was off on some warden business near the Anderfell's border last I knew. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Alright. Well, we're almost at the 60-minute mark, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to watch more Dragon Age, and peace.